Insane survival islands, overgrown mansions, and massive lush caves. These are just some of the seeds that you'll see if you decide to watch throughout this entire video. So without further ado, let's get into my list for the top 18 seeds in Minecraft Java and Bedrock Edition. Right in the middle of this huge mushroom biome, you'll find this massive body of water big enough to fit any builds that you want. Right underneath its surface, you'll find this cool ocean monument that's really close to the edge of the island. This will make it really easy to drain out and build whatever you want. I can only imagine the different types of builds that'll go down here. Whether it's sunrise, noon, or sunset, this seed really is beautiful and has something for any build that you want to make. Check out this really cool circular jungle amidst a large desert biome. It reminds me a lot of a seed I did in my first seed video, where it was a large icy circle in the middle of a plains biome, but this time it's a large jungle circle in the middle of a desert biome. Inside of this jungle is very normal. It's got rivers leading through, tall trees, but completely surrounding 360 is a desert biome. I could see some really cool builds going down in this place, like a house in the middle and a large glass dome covering the entire thing. Check out this mansion overgrown by a village. I like to think this is what happens when the villagers beat the pillagers. They grow their land on top of the mansion. Aside from the mansion it's on top of, the village is pretty normal, with thriving villagers. But inside of the mansion, you'll find some weird terrain generation, and one of the villagers' houses inside. It's a really cool sight to see, and could be a great place for a little building area, and somewhere cool to explore. I think this view really shows how cool it is, with the village's land flowing over the edge of the mansion. A really cool one to see if you love exploring. Now I've shown survival islands before, but this might just be the most dangerous one. Spawning you right on top of this mansion, you have to use the limited resources that you have to defend yourself against the pillagers and escape to the closest land, which is a couple thousand blocks away. It really is the perfect survival island, but do you think you can survive it? Let me know down in the comments. Just check it out from up here. You can't see any land no matter what direction you look. I like to think of this one shaped as a bean. This cool plains biome surrounded by mountains has a village inside for perfect early game loot. It really is a beautiful seed and somewhere that I would want to call home. I personally would build my house in this plains area over here, with these tall mountain icy peaks giving enough cover for anything that comes my way. Or you could build up here and have this be the view out your front door. If you like that last seed but want something even bigger, I would suggest you check out this seed. With the same icy peaks and a village inside, this circle is big enough for any builds that you want to make. The village being on the edge of the mountain makes for a great view of the land below. Similar to the last seed, if you wanted, you could come up to the top of the mountain and have this be the view at your front door. Sometimes simplicity can be nice, and that's why this seed is perfect for anybody that wants just a simple little place to build their house. It's got two villages really close by, with a large plains biome serving as the perfect place to build your house, with the mountain range in the background being a nice front porch view. Just check this thing out. It would look really cool out your front door. If you want a more chaotic but eventful building location, I would suggest this spruce mountain here. It's got a perfect flat top for you to build a house on and a great lookout of the world below. It's got a cool water moat around, so no mobs can get to you easily. Definitely a cool seed and one that you need to check out. If you're looking for a more Canadian place to build, this is definitely the seed for you. It's a really snowy place, consisting of this big plains biome, small hills, and lots, and I mean lots, of big mountains. Check out this cool mountain range with a ravine cutting through the middle. Really cool area to see. If I were to build on this seed, I would make a nice cozy log cabin with a cool chimney and a campfire coming out the top. A really cool snowy seed and one that you should check out. Now the complete opposite of that seed, you have this gorgeous beach looking over this beautiful sunrise surrounded by jungle. With some wildlife like turtles on it, it'd be the great place to build a little beach hut and watch the sun rise as you fall asleep. The sunrise might look nice, but I don't think anything can beat the hot day sun on a cool Minecraft day, just like this one. This seed has this really cool mountain range with two different biomes inside and a water pool. It'd be the perfect place to build your dream home. If you decide to build inside of the circle, like I just mentioned, you'll have these tall mountains that are covering all sides of you for maximum protection. With birch trees on one side and jungle trees on the other, along with this pond in the middle, it would make for a great place to have a lake house or any type of other house that you want to build. You could also build on the top here, looking down into the hole. Another circular mountain range for the seed, but much bigger and a much bigger body of water in the middle. If you're in 1.19.2 or lower on Java, you're going to find this big sinkhole right in the middle here with some cool grass going all the way down. It would be a really cool place to cover up and have the floor to a base. Looking over the edge here and up, you can see really how big this area is. Gives you a lot of free space and freedom to build whatever your heart desires. Just check out this bird's eye view. looks really cool. If you're more into exploration, I would definitely check out this seed. Just check out this absolutely massive lush cave with so many different things to explore. This lush cave goes on for thousands and thousands of blocks. There's so much here to explore, you couldn't do it in a day even if you wanted to. You're going to find water pools, mine shafts, lava pools, everything you need, anything you want to explore, it's all here and definitely something that you need to check out. And to top it all off, it's hidden within the side of this mountain. Another Canadian seed coming at you. What makes this one so cool is this really big snowy area in the middle, perfect for building, with these cool ice spikes surrounding it. It would make for a great isolated area to make whatever you want with no worry of mobs because you have those spikes covering you. Well, mobs might still be able to get in, but it's a cool sight to see. The bird's eye view of this seed really sums it up and is definitely one that you need to check out if you like building in snow. This seed made its way onto this list because of how interesting I thought this generation was. It's kind of scattered all around, sometimes with just single blocks placed in the air. You've got floating trees and this large floating area with the water pool underneath that would be really cool to build a house on top of. The generation on this one doesn't stop there though, as it keeps on going and gets weirder and weirder as you explore. One that you need to check out and explore for yourself. Another mountain range seed here. This one's really cool. Outside of the occasional little spiked area like this, you've got this absolutely massive mountain range with a huge forest cutting through the middle of it. Coming down to the same level as the mountains, you can really get a good idea for how many trees are down here and how big this mountain range really is. I like how it goes to stone at the top too, gives it a cool effect. You'll also find this smaller mountain in the middle that I think could be really cool for building a house or a base on top of. Because of the mountains completely surrounding this area, it gives it a great view no matter which window of your house that you look outside of. Definitely a seed that you need to check out. Another weird generation seed for this one, but I think this one is even cooler than the last. In every direction that you look, you'll see another floating block, island, or tree in the sky. I'm not quite sure what happened here, but I'd like to know what you guys think could have in the comments down below. I mean, I don't know what could have caused this thingy. Like, what is this? I think the coolest part of it though, is definitely this ruined portal right in the middle of all of it, completely surrounded by all this scattered land. And if you come over to the back here, you can overlook the ruined portal with the ocean in the background. Speaking of which, if you look back there, you'll even find an ocean monument. Definitely something that you need to check out on your own. The final seed on today's list is a little bit different than all the others. You've got this really cool wall right on the edge of the ocean that's completely straight up, or at least almost all the way. Check that out. You can see that this would be a beautiful place to build a house and overlook the endless ocean. There's a couple things right under the ocean surface, like the sunken ship and more, but I'll let you explore to find out. Definitely a cool seed, and one that you really need to check out if you're more of a water seed type of guy. Well, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers. Make sure to leave a like down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. BlazedMC out.